Hello, this video will show you how to make the fairy night light project. The kit sold at Plain Jane Craft at Etsy store. Now we start the hairs. First, use the hair color and make a magic ring for 6 single crochets. So the slip stitch we should tighten, and the next round this chain doesn't count as any stitch. So the first stitch we just insert the hook in the stitch which is the slip stitch, the same stitch. This is our first stitch. So second round we do each stitch do a single crochet increase. So now we have 2 finished. So we do the slip stitch to join, tighten. Next round, start with a chain. This doesn't count as any stitch. Just insert to the same stitch and do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet, and this is an increase. So after this round, there is total 18 stitches. Okay, we join this stitch to here. Now we already finish the top, the hair top, and from next we will do the hairs, the separated hairs. So let me show you how to do the hairs. First we do 30 chains. Then we back to the second stitch, this one. We do a single crochet. Then the second one we do a half double crochet. Then next 25 we do double crochets. So we do 1, 2, 3, Okay, now I finished the 25 double crochets. I just want to remind that each stitch we just pick up one loop of the chain. So next we do a half double crochet, and the last stitch we do a single crochet. After we do this, we turn the fabric like this. When we turn the fabric, we do 29 slip stitch. The slip stitch we just do from the first stitch, we start to 1, 2, we just slip back. The 29 one is this one, the last one, to the last the tip, this. Okay, then after we do 29 slip stitch, we do 1 chain. Then we turn the fabric to here. Okay, now we need to check about some stitches. We need to skip 1 stitch. First, let's see. This one is the chain we just do, right? And this one is the first stitch. So we need to skip this stitch. We start from this stitch. This is the second one. We pick up 2 loops. These 2 loops is what we do. So this is the chain stitch. This is the stitch we need to skip. So from this stitch. So when we turn, we from this stitch, we start to 28. We start to do 28 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. We need to pick up here 2 loops, 2 loops. Two loops. So you can see after this is the right side, this is the wrong side, just like this. Okay, now I slip to the end. At this moment, according to the pattern, we should do a chain. Then I want to talk about the stitches. Next row should be skip one stitch. First, this stitch is the chain, so this is the last stitch. So we should skip this stitch, so start from this stitch. And for this row, we do not pick up these two loops, we just pick up, you see here we have one, pick up these two loops. One is the back loop of this one, another is the back loop of this line. So we pick up these two. So we turn and skip one stitch. We do at this stitch, we from here to here. And the second one, this loop and this loop. This loop. So then we go back to, so one loop, two loops. We finish this row, then we slip to the next, this is the original one, slip to the next stitch. Then we start to do the second here, this is the first. After this, you can see here we have one loop left, and at the back also one loop left. So I show you again, this is for the second one. So in one chains, go back to the second stitch, first stitch, do a single crochet, then do a half double crochet, then do 26 double crochet. Okay, we finished this row. Then we slip to the next. This is the original one. Slip to the next stitch. Then we start to do the second here. This is the first. After this, you can see here we have one loop left, and at the back also one loop left. So I show you again. This is for the second one. (31) chains. Go back to the second stitch, first, second stitch. Do a single crochet. Then do a half double crochet, then do 26 double crochet. Now I finished the 26 double crochets. Then the last 2 stitch is 1 half double crochet and 1 single crochet. Then we need to turn the fabric, and in each stitch we do a slip stitch. The last stitch is the very tip one. Okay, so in order to avoid any mistake, we also can do like this. This is the last stitch. So this one is the one we need to start for the next row, because we need to skip 1 stitch, so we can put a marker on it. Before we turn, we need to do a chain. Then we turn the fabric. We need to start with this stitch. When we check the stitches, we can find in this side we have 2 loops for each stitch, and at this side we also have 2 loops at this side, and for this row we pick up the back loop of both sides, so we pick up these 2. So let's start. Okay, we need to skip this one, so we start from this one. We pick up 2. 1, 2, 3. So we just go this way to finish this row. So we pick up the back loop of this for the wrong side and the right side, both back loops. Then we follow the pattern to finish all the hairs. After you make one or two hairs, you need to check about if you crochet too loose or too tight. And we can do like this. The center we put it together. Then we pull this down, and the tip of the hair should be around here with the round 6 or 7. Yes, this is okay. So if you find it's down over here, then you need to restart and to make it tighter. If you find that if the hair is here, it's also you need to rub it and you need to restart. Now I finished the hairs, and the hair we need to do the inside out, which means the wrong side we will put it out. So I pull all these yarns to this side. So first, let's do like this. This is the head, and we use this side. This is the middle. Middle is same as the middle, right? And then we try to find that here has a small one. The small one and this one is put in the front, in front of the ear. So we just first put this, and here also it's the same. We find it is this one and this one. Okay, so the other hairs, these hairs are for the back. So let's do one by one. And if we find this one, please be careful. The hair should cover all the head. So this part, this can be just adjust. So then we put the front here. I almost done, like it almost done. When you fixed all the hairs, then you either use the hot glue, or you also can use the craft glues. Now I already glue all the hairs together. So if you want, you can do like this, make the hair curl. Now, the most important part, that's to connect the head to the body. First, in order to make the sewing easier, so we use a waist yarn to do some assistance. First, the center of the belly here should be at this point, the middle. So we just make it together to make everything easy. Then second, the ear line should be at the middle line of the back. This should be on the same line. So if you want his face to the right, and this ear come with this one. If you want to come to the left, and this ear come with this way. So when we come with this way, the middle should be at about, from here we count to the ear, count should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. We can do 6. So this one should be with this one together. Okay. Then when we fix this two line as spot, we just that much easy for us. So we can fix this to here. We can use this line to put it like this. And also this one should be at here. Should be here. Okay. Now we can start use the yarn of the body color, and we can sew everything together. First, this. So after finished, just okay. Then we're almost done. Next, we'll talk about how I will show you how to do the pillows. Pillow is made by 3 pieces: the bottom piece, the upper piece, and there is a pocket piece inside. The pocket piece is for put in the battery box. So first follow the pattern. We just do 22 chains. And then back to the second stitch. Then we do 21 single crochets. We can, for the pillow, we can either do the cross single crochet or the normal single crochet. It all depends. Personally, I think the normal single crochet is good for the pillow. Do 21 single crochets. after we do this one, then we turn. And for each, from the very start, we all have one chain. This chain doesn't count as any stitches. So we do one chain and do 21 single crochets. There's no slip stitch for the end, but there is a chain for the beginning. So we just do like this until total has 30 rows. Now I already finished the 30 rows. Then the last, we need to crochet around to make a border. So for the bottom piece, we just do, first we start with a chain. This chain doesn't count as any stitch. So we do 20 single crochets. Because here has total 21 stitches, so which means we leave 1 stitches as a corner stitch. Okay, we make 20. Then at this corner, we just do an increase. So we just make 2. So then we turn to this side. When we turn to this side, the first stitch actually is still this one. So the first round, then each row we pick up 1 stitch. So here total we have 30 rows, so we just do 29 single crochets until the last stitch. We do an increase, then we turn here and do the same stitch. We do another single crochet, just to do like this way to finish this part. Now the bottom piece already finished. It is like this one, and at last you leave about 1 yard. You need 3 feet of yarn for the further sewing. Now we do the upper piece. First 30 rows, it's the same as the bottom piece, and the only difference is the corner of the border. So I show you how to do the corner stitch of the upper piece. We also do 20. At the last stitch, we do a corner stitch. The corner we do first, it is a single crochet. Then we do 4 chain. Back to the second stitch, we do 1 single crochet, and the next we do 1 half double crochet, and then we do a slip stitch for these 3 stitches. At last we do a single crochet at the same stitch. So this is the corner stitch of the upper piece. So then we do each row, we do 1 single crochet. do single crochet for each row. And then we come to the last stitch, we do a corner stitch. So let's finish the up piece. Now I to the last stitch. When I do the corner stitch, the last stitch changed to a slip stitch, and then we can just put the yarn and weave in the yarns. And the pocket, then we need a pocket piece. The pocket piece is pretty easy. You just follow the pattern to get 20 chains and do 26 rows. You do not need to crochet the border, so it's like this. And then you leave about 16 inch. Leave about this yarn for the sewing. Now I show you how to do the sew. This is the bottom piece. This is the right side. Let the wrong side face to us. Then this is the yarn we left. We will let this side open. So we put the pocket piece here. It's just about 2 rows lower than the bottom piece. So first, just sew the bottom, the pocket piece on the bottom. So you can do here, you just do a small stitch, and you can do a large stitch at this side. So we just use this way to sew in the pocket piece on the bottom piece. Now I almost finish. And this side is open to let it like a pocket. Okay. When you finished, you can just weave in the yarns. Or we can just leave it. Now this side is the right side. Pocket is on the wrong side. Then this side is the right side. We just put these two together. And we use the yarn we leave. We try to sew the bottom piece and the upper piece. And for this part, we sew like this way. This is the corner. So we Then we do this 1 stitch by 1 stitch. This stitch. Yeah, I like this way. I get used to this way. The second stitch, 1 stitch by 1 stitch. It's the same. We keep this side open. So we just do like this to sew. Okay, when I sew all these 3 sides together, then we can find like this. This is the top piece. This is the bottom piece. I'm sorry. This is the top piece. This is the bottom piece. And this is the pocket. So the pocket, we will put the battery on the pocket, between the pocket piece and the bottom piece, like this. So now we put some fiber fuse between the top piece and the pocket piece. And this is, please do not put it so too much. When you put, you just put the battery box inside and to see if it is okay. So a little bit like this. Then use the same yarn to sew in the pocket piece and the up piece together. First we go we sew these 2 pieces together so that the fiber fuse are inside. Now here, like this. Then we go to the top to just maybe several stitches, maybe 2 or 3 stitches at this side. Okay, so the pillow is finished. Then you take the and at this time you put the battery box inside the pillow. So when the face to us, the open side is at the back. So you put this on, and then you can adjust what you think is the best pose. And you still have a chance to adjust the head. It is more face to here or go back a little bit. If you decide to do like this, then find the place which touched the pillow and put some glue at this part to make it stick to. After this, you also make the hand. And the hand also put some glues at the tip of the hand and stuck the glues on the pillow, stuck the arms on the pillow. Like this. You also can use the normal glues or use the hot glue. I like to use the hot glue because I think this glue is smelly. So you can do this and also do the tip of the arm. So now everything is finished. Now put the battery inside the pocket. Then we put the fairy on the pillow and choose a good position. Adjust whatever you want. And then after, if I think this position is good, then we can find the place his head touch the pillow. Usually it's just beside the ear. So I put some glues at this place to on the pillow. And then adjust the arm. If I think this is good, this is a good position, then when you think on which position is good for the arm, and just put some glues and put his arms on. Also this side. Just a little bit is okay. So then the fairy is finished.